Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Ethereum, its valuation against Bitcoin on the weekly chart. So, uh, every candle here represented here is a week, and below I have the RSI. Now, I don't necessarily talk about the RSI a lot. However, with this altcoin season, things are getting very testy, very exuberant. Everyone is very much excited because I'm excited, and you should be too. These are the times that we're waiting for throughout the entire cycle. Um, Obviously, altcoins have a lot of popularity. Certain altcoins have a lot of popularity. Ethereum is one of them. Litecoin is another. VeChain is another. When I just talk when I look at the metrics of my videos, I can clearly tell which one's the most popular. And all those have been moving. So a lot of you guys are excited, but I think it's important to hone in your focus on the macro scale, and so that's what I have here on Ethereum. Now, full disclosure, I hold a very large stake in Ethereum. I am an Ethereum bull, but regardless of how bullish I am, it's not going to make Ethereum do one thing over the other. So, where are we right now in terms of the RSI and the price? Well, currently, right now, we're trading at 0.0611 Bitcoin. We're still above this band here that I had drawn out. And on the weekly, you can see it a little clearer, where you see clear support and resistance levels for Ethereum. It's happened 3 times in the last cycle, and we were just able to cut right through it. Now this is the week, so this could definitely change within 2 days or 3 days. But if it were to close right now, it would be a very good step. We've broken past the resistance. The following week, we would like to see a continuation of that, much like what we saw with basic attention token on the daily. Got past the 20-day moving average. The following day went up even higher to confirm the breakout, and then today we're up another 6% against Bitcoin. And that's pretty much where we're at with Ethereum. Now on the RSI, it gets a little bit more interesting. We see that currently we're at 77.3. Last time we were at this level was the move back last year on the 10th of August, when we saw Bitcoin essentially move from zero point zero 0.02 Bitcoin. Crazy that that's it. That was only less than a year ago, to a valuation of about 0.036, right? And it made this move here. In addition, this move brought the RSI to 78.30. And that's essentially where we are right now. We're one numerical point away from that top there. Now, am I saying that like Ethereum has to respect that? Of course not. We've seen clearly that perceived resistance levels doesn't necessarily have to follow. Ethereum doesn't necessarily have to follow, but it's something to keep in mind. In addition, if we break that, then we're talking about chugging to an RSI level of about 87.15 for the peak, this double peak here. So on the 20th of March, we saw a peak to 0.05789 Bitcoin. And then the second peak, which was on June 12th of 2017, where we got up to the 0.15 level on Bitcoin. Coincidentally, that aligns to a pretty similar RSI top, and that's where we're looking at. If we extend this line even further, we notice that even last cycle, it went up to this level, in fact, a little higher above it. But this is pretty much the range that I'm talking about. So if we are able to break 78.30 on the RSI and we continue to go up, then it would be, then we're really seeing Ethereum off to the races at this point. The RSI would just indicate that it's just going to go straight up, and we should be able to, at that point, I have a target of 0.08 Bitcoin valuation. If we depending on the time, how quickly we get there, obviously, but it would really seem that 0.08 is on the cards, and potentially 0.1 Bitcoin is on the cards. Should we break that RSI level and we break this level, we're continuing on up. Bitcoin at this point should still be stagnant, um, and not moving. That's what we want. And for the past, what, 3 months or so, 3 months. How long has it been? It's since February. So February, March, April, May. It's been 2 months going on three, and things are looking great. Now, obviously, our Ethereum is down today at down 1%, but that shouldn't deter you from the potential breakout that we're at right now for Ethereum, and that's only if it breaks above. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just means the move gets moved down the line, and so I wouldn't necessarily would want to sell my entire Ethereum position right now. But that's essentially where we are in terms of overbought, oversold. We're definitely in oversold territory, don't get me wrong. But as we've seen in times past, when we're above the oversold level, we move pretty quickly to the upside, and it can last for quite a while. This move here of this span from March 2017 to December, uh, brought Ethereum's valuation to the RSI level of like 87 twice, and in a matter of month, like for 6 months, I think it was March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 9 months. Okay, we spent 9 months, pretty much above 70 on the RSI, which is technically oversold, sorry, overbought territory. So we can stay there for a long time, and don't let us now peaking out of 70 deter you from the fact that we can go a lot higher. We can stay there for a longer period of time. It just so happens that at the moment we're hitting resistance, and we simply don't know if Ethereum is going to break it or not. Momentum is on our side right now, but at the same time, on August 10th, August 17th, momentum was also on our side. We're moving up pretty impressively. I mean, this week, the July 20th of 2020, we put in a 20% week on Ethereum, and we got up to a pretty high valuation. So, uh, you know, market sentiment is similar, but not the same. Uh, as you can see, these weekly candles have been absolutely monstrous in comparison to last year in August. It looks entirely different. It really looks like Ethereum's just off to the races and is not stopping, which leaves me to believe, like, if they're and it's obviously biased, but it leaves me to believe that it, Ethereum's going to break this. Ethereum's going to break this resistance, and we're going to go into the upper 80s on the RSI, which could lead to a point 0.1 Bitcoin valuated Ethereum, which I am so ready for. But that's pretty much all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.